scratching on that post? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, you like that, huh? Oh. She does like her little Catio condo. Hi everyone, welcome to Tigner Adventures, and today we are doing a review on the Tanzi Condo. Now we've showed you that a couple different times in some videos, and we have actually had this out for, man, it's almost 3 months now. So we've given it a real whirl for its money, and she just loves it. So anyway, so we're gonna the first thing I want to do is just take you back to when we were kind of putting it together and show you how easy it is to put together. And then once that's all done, then we'll come back and finish off the video and give you our review of it. And in between times, you'll see Tanzi a little bit here and there.
She says thumbs up.
We're gonna build Tanzi a condo. And we're using these things here. I'll put the link in our description to Amazon, but this was just a box of these 1 foot square things. They have that kind, and they have just support ones, and they also have ones that look like this. And what I'm building here is 2 feet out and 3 feet long, straight up, and I'm gonna put it against my rig. And so, you know, most of the back is going to be open, and all I'm really caring about is the underneath, so she can't crawl underneath the rig. But with this design, the thing that I loved about this compared to a lot of them I looked at is that you can make anything you want. So you can make a really big squatty cage, or you can make little cages, whatever you want. If you look here, you see our one that we have hanging from the window. When we're traveling, this is what we carry along. When we're here at Yuma, we're here for 6 months work camping, then we're gonna use this little setup, gives her a little bit more outdoor space. And when we're done, it's in a box like this big, you know, so we can find someone here, or, you know, put it in storage or whatever to, you know, store that box. So not a big deal. And it's over, I can't remember now the price exactly, but it's about $130 for the whole kit. Basically what you do is you have these little plastic things that come with it, and they just you just put all the corners together, and works out pretty nice. When I read the reviews on this, it said that just falls apart. I don't know what, they're not putting it together very well. I'll have to show you the hammer. I've got to figure out where I put the little hammer, but I basically went because it's like this big and it's a little piece of plastic thing, doesn't do anything. So if that's what they were using, I can understand why they were frustrated, because that's a piece of junk. But the rest of it is well made. And I just use a handy little rubber mallet and just kind of tap them on there, and they do not come off very easily. It's pretty tough to get them off. So they do supply 2 or 3 bags actually of little zip ties, so you can actually zip tie all the lines together. Now Tanzi's not a very aggressive cat, so we don't expect to have any kinds of issues, but they do, you know, provide the zip ties for you to check things out and make a little tougher, if you can, for them to get out. In our particular case, I am just building this up here accordingly, because I'm going to build it really tall. So I've got my awning out to make sure that my awning clears everything. But Tanzi's going to come out that window right there, and we're going to and I have this tree here, so you can see this nice cat tree we picked up for 40 bucks on English Human Marketplace on Facebook. Anyway, someone was getting rid of it. It's $100 or $200 cat tree, so it's you know, it has some wear and tear on it, but hey, you know, just makes it more homey for Tanzi, so she'll love it. And then this is what I'm building right here. So I'm kind of putting some side panels here to block the sun. I kind of measured where that's going to sit, and she can sit on some of the shelves in the shade, or she can sit on some of the shelves in the sun. So it looks like it's going to be pretty good. They also have these doors right here that you can put in, and they just kind of open up here. These little plastic tabs here. Kind of hard to do it one-handed, but they slide, switch around there, and we're not real stable yet. But anyway, so then we have doors, and there's 5 of these. So we're putting them in different areas of the cage. Because the awning drops down so much right there, I'm going to have to actually, I was going to have the roof come flat out for 2 of these. These are about 1 foot by 1 foot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually only come out that foot. Then I'm going to drop I'll put a wall there down, and then make another roof. So there'll be 2 levels of roof here, so that this side of it, you know, won't be that high, and when I'm rolling the awning up and down, it won't be in the way of, you know, the cage won't be in the way of getting the awning in and out. Now, if I have any complaint at all, is they don't give you enough of these little connectors for as many squares as they have for what I'm doing anyway. Maybe, you know, I know what it is because I've got a lot of extras on the ends that I'm using around the ends. But their website, you can go to, they actually have a website. I bought this on Amazon, but they do have a website that you can go to for support and to order more parts. And so I'll put that in the link too. But they do get kind of pricey, you know, when it's not a kit. So that's a little bit of a, I mean, I guess they want you to buy the kit, so they don't want to just buy a bunch of individuals. But anyway, but you can buy them, so that's the key. This is probably a 2-person job. So it would be better if there was another person out here, but hey, we're making it work. And they just fit in these little grooves, and you just tap them down. Pretty easy construction. If you ever did Legos, or maybe in my day it was Tonka trucks. Anyway, you just put them together like that. I'm building my ceilings, so this is going to actually sit like this. So we'll get our little drop down here in the front. So you can see now I've got one on this side, and I got one on that side. So this is just going to sit on top of those 2 sections there, and then just kind of tap it down. So uh-oh. Whoops. Made a little mistake here. We got a couple extras in here we don't need. We're gonna have to take them off first. Easy on, easy off. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put these on there. Just you getting everything together right. But, you know, in the long run, it goes together pretty easy. What a deal. Tanzi's gonna love this. So, all right, well, that made it a lot sturdier. You can see that it's about the height of my window, so that's perfect. Don't have to do anything extra. Run into an issue with the concrete pad we've got, and so I'm building it out with these little pavers, trying to get that about level so it will sit there. And it's open in the back, so I will be able to just lift the tree up and set it in there. So we're almost done. All right, we are looking good. the thing I like about these is it's got this one flat side right here, so I've got all these flat ones against the rig so that I'm not scratching the rig. So that'll work out really handy too. I've put a little thing here. It's actually sitting on our cage there. That's gonna work out kind of nice, just to have this little extra shelf here. She can sit out here. Plus she can be on the cat tree, which is carpet, so if it gets too hot, she might like this. And then we've closed up the doors. Let me show you what we got. There we go. It is all in place. My little bricks down here are pretty good. Might have to balance them just a little bit. I think they're pretty level though. But I think that's going to be pretty fun. Now we just got to figure out what to do with the window. What do you think, Tanzi? Do you like it? Checking out the new cage and the new tree. Not sure what to do with the window yet. So I have to tell you, Tanzi is loving her cage, but we don't like the window open all the time, especially when the weather starts getting a little cooler. So I've actually bought this. This was it's a closed, real heavy-duty foam. I bought it at Lowe's. Comes in a 2 foot by 2 foot section, and so that's what I used on the other window before. We just duct tape it, right? And then we bought this little doggy door, and this one has a little thing here. We open it up and lift that out of there, and the little thing goes back. It's got magnets on the bottom there, so it helps hold that closed. And so we don't get as much air coming through, and we don't get as many bugs, so that works out kind of nice. And then this one just fits in there and snaps into place when we want to close it up for the night. When it's warm out, we leave it open all the time, but when it starts getting really cold, then we want to close the door and not let her go out, because then she gets a cold and all that kind of crap. So anyway, this is a little bit bigger than 2 feet right here, but I just cut off an extra section here, and then I just duct taped it all up. That holds up pretty good. Now this one, I used duct tape on the other one. This one is the Gorilla tape, gray Gorilla tape, so it helps reflect a little bit of the sun away. It won't heat up very hot. And hopefully this will last better than the duct tape did. As far as the sun hitting on it, it starts coming apart, and then we have to rip it all apart and retape it again. So that's kind of a pain. But we got this doggy door. I'll put a link in our description for it. It was only $20, and not a bad little deal. Had bad reviews. People said, "Oh, it's so hard to put together. It's so whatever," and it was just so easy to do. And sorry I didn't show that part of it. It just has screws here, 4 screws. You cut the hole, you stick it in there. It screws through from both sides, and you're done. I don't know what their complaint is, but you know why it's so hard. But you know, it's pretty simple. So we're gonna go put it in, and we'll see how it works out. Come on in. You got that all figured out, don't ya? Yes. Yeah, you do. Is that nice having that little door there? Huh? Hi, Tanzi. You like the cage now? Huh? Oh, yeah. Look at all the space you got. Look at all the space you got. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And you like that little table I made for you, huh? A little step. Get you over here on this side of the cage, huh? So get you over here on this side. Looky. What you doing? Oh, do you hear Mom over there? Wow. There you go. Have fun in your cage. So, well, what do you think, huh? See, I waited the little tree down because it was wiggling around a little bit, and I kind of had to work on getting those blocks a little level, but works out good. And she's checking it all out. But overall, I am really happy with it, and it works so well with being able to move the awning in and out. A little bit of a maze there, huh? You can climb up in there. Oh yeah. Look at that nice seat. You can sit there and watch the little birds come in to eat. They know she can't hurt them, so they come in, they just fly around and just kind of look at her and everything, and she looks at them. Get that itch. Yeah, get that itch. Nice little scratching post, yeah. Oh, here's the bird. The bird's here. Wants to check out and get some drink. Well, so that was pretty cool, and I'll tell you, Tanzi has really loved this cage, and that's why we call it the Tanzi Condo, because if you look at the way we have it for when we're traveling, she doesn't have a lot of space. She gets to go outside, but here she gets to play around, go up and down, in and out. The little pet door that we have up there makes it really easy for her to go in and out as much as she wants. And when it's really cold, I know we're in Yuma, but some nights it gets down to like 45, and so we close it so she can't go outside. And that's just because we don't want her, getting a cold and things like that. Sometimes she gets the sniffles, and so we can actually close it and not let her out. But then she's usually sitting there first thing in the morning going, hey, open the door. So anyway, so Ninette already spoiled it a little bit because we give it a thumbs up. Yeah, the hummingbird right behind us. Tanzi loves watching the hummingbird too. So, but we give it a thumbs up. It has been the best thing that we could have done. We really love how modular it is. You can build it any way you want. I had to make it a little bit sturdier, so now it's pretty sturdy, and she does really good with it. And again, you can put zip ties to zip them together so they don't come apart if you want to, but I'll tell you, we haven't ever used that. The wind has moved it around sometimes. It has never come apart.
And we want to take it apart.
Yeah, we want to take it apart. I don't want to have to cut all the little zip ties off and everything. But these hold really well. And the nice thing about this company is that you can buy extras if you want to make the cage a little bit more elaborate or something like that. So, but anyway, that concludes our video and our review of this cage. Again, you can find all the things that we're talking about within our description. You can look on our affiliate page on our website, and to get to our Amazon link, you can click on those. It'll take you out to exactly what we purchased. And if you like it, great. If you want something else, you can look at something else, whatever the case be. But this will get you started. So anyway, thanks for watching. We really do appreciate it. And we've got more reviews coming along the way here as we're getting kind of things all get going as we get ready for the summer. So for now, we'll just say goodbye and hope to see you on the next video. And that's all I have. Amazing.
Bye.